welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So I love spinach and I love mushrooms and I've been eating it a lot lately, and today's video I'm going to show you how to make a spinach and mushroom quiche that you can have, pretty much throughout the day, breakfast, lunch, brunch, or dinner, depending on how you're feeling. So if you want to see how I make mine, then keep watching. But before we get started, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I want to thank all of my new subscribers, and don't forget to hit that notification bell just in case when I do put up a video, you'll be the first to know, okay? So enough talking, let's go ahead and get cooking. So let's go ahead and get into it. So over medium heat, I'm going to warm up some olive oil, and I'm going to start off by cutting up some cremini mushrooms. And lately I've been really craving mushrooms, and spinach and cremini mushrooms are definitely my favorite. Now you can use whatever mushrooms that you like. You can use the button mushrooms, but personally I really love the creminis because they just overall taste a lot better. So that's why I tend to gravitate towards the creminis more. So as you can see, I just finished slicing them up. I'm going to put them in the bowl, and now I'm going to head on over to the already heated pan and just add it to the oil. So next I'm going to take one garlic clove and take a knife and just run it through it, chop it up really good. Of course I love garlic, and garlic is one of those staples that I love to use in most of my cooking. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and chop that up, and I'm gonna head that over to the stove and add that to the mushrooms. And I'm just gonna take a spoon and just saute the mushrooms until they cook all the way down. But of course you want to season as you go. So right now I'm just gonna season the mushrooms up with some sea salt and some black pepper. And then of course you just want to continue to saute the mushrooms until they're nice and soft and tender. And once your mushrooms are done, you just want to take the heat off and just set them to the side. So let's get started on the spinach. Now I have a package of frozen spinach. You can use the fresh one, but it's just easier to use frozen spinach. And there's a lot of water in the frozen spinach. And what I'm doing right now is just putting the spinach on a paper towel. And I'm just going to take my hands and just wring out all that excess water, because you don't want to cook with all the water, because you don't want your quiche to be really soggy. So I'm just going to use my hands and just squeeze all that excess water out the spinach. Okay, so let's start building up the quiche, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some nonstick spray along the baking dish, because this is going to be a crustless quiche and I don't want it to stick. And I'm just going to add the spinach, and I'm going to spread it out and making sure that it covers the complete bottom portion of the dish. Kind of like this is going to kind of like act like the crust for the quiche, but like I said, it's going to be a crustless quiche. So I just went ahead and spread that out, and now I'm ready to add the already sauteed mushrooms and just add that on top of the spinach. And I know the mushrooms and the spinach are the main ingredients for this quiche, but I'm ready to take it to a new other level and just add some more delicious flavors. So I have some sun-dried tomatoes and some roasted bell peppers. So I'm just going to take some bell peppers and just add that on top of the mushrooms. And now I'm just going to add some sun-dried tomatoes. And if you have never had sun-dried tomatoes, I recommend that you try them. They are so delicious. They're sweet and chewy, and they are amazing. So I definitely recommend them. And so next up, I'm going to use some feta cheese. And I also love feta cheese. Another one of my favorites to use, especially when I eat salads. But yeah, I'm going to open it up and just take 1/4 cup and just add that on top of the quiche. So now it's time to get the egg mixture ready. So in a separate bowl, I'm going to crack 4 eggs. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk. Now you can use regular milk if you like, especially if you're not a fan of almond milk. And to add some more cheese, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of parmesan cheese. And I'm gonna also season with some sea salt and some black pepper. And so now just grab a whisk and mix everything together. And now just take all that egg mixture and just add it to the baking dish with the rest of the vegetables. And now for more cheese, of course you gotta add some more cheese. I'm gonna add some mozzarella cheese on top, and there's no real measurement. Just go ahead and add as much as you want. I kind of go crazy on it, but that's just the way I like it. So yeah, you can add as much mozzarella cheese as you like. So this is what the quiche is gonna look like. I've already preheated the oven at 350 degrees, and I'm gonna let this bake off for 50 minutes. So after 50 minutes of baking in the oven, this is what your quiche is going to look like. The cheese is completely melted and looks golden brown and absolutely delicious. And I would even recommend you just letting it cool for a little bit so it doesn't fall apart on you when you cut into it. But when it does, just go ahead and take a knife and cut your slices, and you can enjoy it absolutely for breakfast, a lunch, or dinner, just whatever you like. But that is it, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. It will help out the algorithm a whole lot. Share this recipe with everybody you know, especially if they love quiche. Follow me, tag me on Instagram, take a picture. I would love to see it. And if you give this recipe a try, please let me know in the comment section down below and let me know what you think. Now wait, you guys, before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscriber button down at the bottom. And if you want to see another video, go ahead and click that box you see over there. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you all, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye bye.